Now, a study published today by the charity UNICEF has confirmed what a lot of us already knew, that the pandemic has had a massive impact on mental health and on young people in particular.
So we're bringing you a welcome bit of good news now, something that can benefit both young and old. We can exclusively reveal a brand new innovation which is being launched today. It can provide valuable, maybe even life-saving support and information about mental health.
So actor David Harewood has made a film especially for us, and here he is to explain more.
I'm David Harewood. Now, you might know me from Homeland, or possibly Supergirl, but over 30 years ago, I had what I now understand to be a psychotic breakdown. And I'm here today to answer over 150 questions for a brand new health resource which operates in a completely different way.
JAAQ, or Just Ask a Question, is a website that uses voice recognition and artificial intelligence to show users specific video content.
So hi, my name is Erin Turner.
It's designed to feel as if you're having a real conversation with a medical professional, or someone like me, who's had first-hand experience of an illness. It's the brainchild of Danny Gray.
I suffer with something called body dysmorphia, which is a mental illness where you obsess about the way you look. So I was bullied in my junior schools. My ears used to be right angles to my head. From that day, I obsessed about the way I looked.
Danny eventually got professional help and was inspired to create an online tool to help others with mental health issues and their loved ones.
Normally what people would do is probably go on something like Google and put in, for me for example, body dysmorphia. And I have over 5 million results. I find that really difficult to take in, so we're going to do it very different. Very simply, all you need to do is come to the JAAQ website. There's people sat there waiting, moving, almost inviting you for a question. Go down to your relative illness, just click Start Conversation, and you're able to ask a question. What is body dysmorphia?
BD is a preoccupation with perceived defects in one's appearance.
Danny!
David, great to finally meet you.
Like Danny, and a lot of men, I initially found it hard to talk about how bad my mental health was until things got to a crisis point.
I'm going to be sitting here then, right?
You're going to be sat there, so make yourself comfortable. Look, if you need a break at any time, just let us know.
But today, I'm recording my experience of psychosis for the website in the hope that people realise that they're not alone.
We're going to be asking you between 120, 150 questions.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'm already feeling a little bit, I'll say anxious, but it's, as you say, talking about this stuff is not always easy.
For the next 5 hours, I'll be recalling those difficult years when I was in my 20s by answering questions from Danny's colleague, Millie.
How bad did your psychosis get?
I really fell into the grip of the hallucinations and delusions. I was hearing voices, and the morning I was hospitalised was probably the worst morning. I was held down by 6 policemen, and they sedated me. I was very scared.
Once my recorded experiences are put on the website, anyone will be able to access them, and I'm not the only one. People like Alistair Campbell have also talked about the challenges they've faced.
When I'm feeling fine, I would still argue that I'm a depressive.
And there are also world-leading health professionals, like Professor Paul Gilbert.
So what is depression? Depression means many different things. I can only see a small percentage of people in my clinics, but JAAQ can reach hundreds of thousands through the website. I think it's a fantastic way of making available a lot of information about what depression is and the kinds of things that can help you.
3 hours into my session, and I'm finding it exhausting, but cathartic, recalling some of my experiences.
I was so in the grip of this thing that I felt like a passenger aboard a ship that I didn't know I'd boarded.
Danny's aim is to cover as many mental health conditions as possible, so as to help as wide a range of people as he can.
Currently, we cover depression, body dysmorphia, psychosis. These are both from a doctor's perspective and someone who's lived with that experience, but not one illness is more important than the other. So I want to cover every single illness that is mental health.
My long recording session is over.
Although I'm mentally exhausted, if it helps one person, then all the better.
What you've done today, mate, hats off, and you're a trooper as well, because you just went straight through it. Thank you so much.
Now it's on the website. The AI will help people concerned about psychosis to feel as if they're having a conversation directly with me.
Going over that stuff wasn't easy, but it has reminded me just how far I've come. And if by talking about that stuff is a help to others, then we're all winners.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, David. And thank you so much, David, for sharing all of that. And Danny, what an incredible job you've done. Just Ask a Question is now live. It's free to use, and the address is on your screen right now.
Yeah, brilliant, isn't it? And Michelle, I'm just going to come to you as well, because David talks so openly about mental health there, and he said if he can help people, then it's brilliant. I mean, how...